Hello there, friends and family, beautiful people. A warm welcome to you all to Nanaba's Kitchen. I hope you're well and doing fantastic. Today we're making garlic shrimps. It's gonna be garlicky, really garlicky. Otherwise we can't call it garlic shrimps, right? It's also going to be buttery, delicious, through the roof. It's going to be full of flavor. Few ingredients, can't wait to begin. Let's wash our hands so we can start. Yes, beautiful people. So I have featured shrimps or prawns many times on this channel, and I have also shown how to devein in a detailed manner. Now, I have done all of that already, cleaned my shrimp, but I left this one right here, which I just want to briefly show you how to devein it. So I've already made that incision on the spine side of the shrimp, and I actually remove the shell. I hold the body taut and pull steadily on the tail, and because I do not really want any shell on this preparation. And you can use the shells to make stock, so you don't have to discard them. Now, making that incision exposes the gastrointestinal tract, which I am currently detaching from the shrimp. And there it is. You have deveined your shrimp. Now, when you turn it, you also see the central nervous system of the shrimp. That is not something that you need to remove. Just keep that in mind. So that's done. And we're going to go ahead and wash it up. And our shrimp is ready to go, cleaned squeakily. And for the rest of the ingredients, I have 13 cloves of peeled garlic, followed by 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Then I have 1/4 of a lemon juice, half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes that are dried. I also have some parsley, which is 1/4 of a cup, chopped finely. Then I also have some butter, and this is unsalted butter, and I have 3 tablespoons of it. Now I also have my salt and crushed black pepper. You are not in Nanaba's kitchen if there isn't black pepper in a savory preparation like this. So what I do with my garlic is I give them a thin slice. You can chop them, you can mince them, you can do whatever to them, but you just better control them. You know what I mean? All right, so everything is prepped, easy peasy. We're going to cook now. Skillet is on medium heat. Pour 1/3 of the contents of your olive oil. 1/3 of the butter also goes in, because I'm going to cook this in 3 batches. The shrimp comes to 1.5 pounds, by the way. Now I'm going to add 1/3 of the thinly sliced garlic cloves, and I'm just going to infuse my fat with it. It's going to be a collision of flavors in the fat and the garlic, which is going to bring you a sublime experience. Now you want to add 1/3 of your shrimps and immediately toss them up in the skillet to coat them with the garlicky buttery flavors. Then spread them out and let them cook 1 to 1.5 minutes on one side before flipping them. Before you flip them too, you want to season with your salt and crushed black pepper. Be light-handed as possible with the salt because shrimp is briny, as we know. It comes from the ocean, so you want to keep that in mind. Now you may go in with the optional ingredient, which is the pepper flakes. I love the kick it brings to the plate. So I sprinkle a little bit of my chili flakes in there, follow it up with the fresh parsley to begin brightening everything up and also bring in a punch of color. I just drizzled in my acid, my lemon juice. This is a rich dish and you need acid to cut through all that richness. Brings you also a bit of that final brightness and that acidity
really, really pairs well with seafood. I am super eager to serve these garlic shrimp, so I'm going to move right along with the preparation of the second and third batch. If you're enjoying the sizzle and having fun right here in Anava's kitchen with me, please be sure to leave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much in advance. And also, if you're not subscribed, please take the opportunity now and do so to support this channel. I am so grateful for all your support. Our shrimp is done. Garlicky, buttery, as I promised. Quick, very easy. And it will serve as a crowd-pleasing, very welcoming appetizer. Just get some toothpicks and chow down. Now, it was also time for lunch, and the children love spaghetti and pasta. So I made a sort of deconstructed shrimp scampi with this. I melted some butter first and turned it into brown butter by letting the cream caramelize. I also made a slurry to thicken the butter sauce. So that's what I'm doing right now, which is a combination of water and cornstarch. So I let the butter cook for about 2 minutes until it becomes brown, which makes it nuttier and elevates the flavor even more. Then I proceed by adding some homemade vegetable broth. The recipe is coming up soon, so be on the lookout for that. I stir it in to combine. And then now I'm going to add some milk. This is whole milk. And that's just going to give our butter sauce some body, and you'll see what I mean. It kind of helps to thicken it too and makes it richer. Now here is the slurry to thicken it, and there we have it. This shouldn't take more than 4 minutes either. Now I'm going to season it with some salt and crushed black pepper, and that is all she wrote. We are ready to serve. Beautiful people, the combination of these flavors here, all the components put together, guaranteed to excite those taste buds in your entire mouth. That is a promise, and I am so excited because this is really easy to make. And it can serve as an appetizer. It can serve it as lunch with potatoes or pasta, rice, vegetables, whatever you choose. And here is that butter sauce ready to be drizzled onto the shrimp and the pasta, and that becomes lunch now. Deconstructed shrimp scampi. Can't go wrong with that. The children had their way with this lunch. Let me tell you, they really enjoyed it and they asked for more. I sprinkled some of the parsley onto the shrimp to garnish in the end, and also onto the butter sauce, and also added a few drizzles of olive oil onto the butter sauce just to give it a nice presentation. Hey friends and family, it is chop time, so pull up a chair and join us. Let's dine together. We are all friends and family here. I hope to see you pretty soon on my next one. In the meantime, make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen. Always.